Okay, so today I'm gonna be reacting to some trailers for some new up and coming animes and for the winter season. Now, I'm really excited for this season because honestly, it's my first year watching anime, but the first three seasons were kind of weak, honestly. Like there was like one or two show that was really good, but like there was never that one show that blew up because in the past few years we had like a show every year that became like really mainstream. Like last year we had Demon Slayer. I think the what did we have the year before? I really don't remember. But this year, honestly, the best anime this year was probably ReZero season one, and Kaguya Summer season two is probably up there too, and Snafu season three, but those were kind of it when we talk about the season. There were a lot of decent shows like Gleipnir, Mental Girlfriend. Like I heard Tower of God was good until the end, and God of High School was a really hyped up thing also, but it just didn't work out. I guess I'm sick at the moment, and like I really need something that's gonna make me feel better, and I don't think anime is gonna be the thing, but hopefully it does. And like I haven't really watched anime in like 2 months, and I really hope this season makes me get back into it because there's a lot of shows I'm really hyped up for. Last season of Visual was fucking amazing, and like I really want to see what happens in the next one. So hopefully this is good. Are they gonna show us like recaps of last season? I mean part one, and show us some stuff from part two. That would be interesting, I think. Oh, the bunnies, I remember those. What they basically showed everything that happened in part one. I get like it's a teaser trailer, but like you just recapped what happened in the last season though. Let me check the comments real quick. The titles would be Super Suffering Season 2 compilation. Yep, like that bunny one. Like in season one, he died a lot too, but like they were painful deaths, like getting like stabbed in the stomach, things like that. That's painful, but like season two, it's more like visually and like mentally painful for him because like I forgot a lot of the deaths. Like the bunny one, that's something you can like kind of imagine it happening to you, kind of like a fingernail scene from Pegarashi. That's something you can like imagine. Like you can kind of see how painful it is. Now, I'm a Pekora fan, but like that rabbit scene kind of scared me, and like Pekora kind of scares me too. But like just imagine like a few hundred Pekoras trying to eat you. This sounds painful. This one is also up there with like the shows I'm most excited for. Goto wa Hanayama season two. Now I've seen a lot of like PVs of it on Twitter. I've seen it on Twitter, but I haven't watched any of them. Like I did finish the manga, but I wanna go into this anime like not knowing anything about it, even though I know everything about it. But I really do hope they change like at least the ending for it because I really wasn't satisfied with that.
夢を見ていた。君と初めて出会ったあの日の夢を。よくも0点のテストを隠してたな。今日はみっちり復習だ。
Wait, what happened to Futo's eyes? Nah, that's pretty close to me. But wait, were his eyes like that before? His fucking eyes were blue. What happened to it? What the fuck? Is it the same person? I mean, his hairstyle is basically the same. It's kind of black now. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Oh. The way she said that. Kinda Hanazawa. She's just like such a good voice actor. Like going from a lolly to this, and Nino. Let's go. Time for let's go. I think that's it. Yep. I'm hyped. I'm hyped for this one. Like even like just this preview was good too, because you can just tell the difference of how the girls felt about him at the beginning of season one and at the beginning of season two. That it's just such a big difference because like, you can just tell from the tone of speaking. And I saw some scenes that weren't in season one, but they were in the manga. They were in that. They were in this video. So hopefully it's gonna be at least a decent adaptation. But hopefully they remake the ending. That's all I'm hoping for, really. Like, I don't know how. Honestly, this is well, at least with the manga, it's not as bad, but it's kind of in the same case with Nisekoi, where no one's gonna be happy. Like, at least the Shirogane fans were happy and Nisekoi. I mean, were they? But like, the manga for Gotoban, no one's gonna be happy with that ending. That's all I'm gonna say. So this is Beastars. I think I saw a snake on the cover. Kind of worried about that, but Beastars is also up there with some of my shows that I'm really excited for this season. Beastars, I finished it like 3 months ago, and it's like up there with my favorite anime now. Oh, isn't this the place that they fought at? Yep. Luis. Why is there an R and not an L? It was an L in season 1. What the fuck happened? This character feels like a bitch already. I think he's gonna be like the replacement for Luis. Like, everyone's gonna forget about Luis after a bit, and this guy is gonna become like the new, like, you know, the popular kid at school, and he's gonna be a bitch. Yo, sweet. Wait, is she doing the opening for this? I mean, like, whatever the fuck the song is. And that transition was clean too. Let's watch it again. Like, how they switch from character to characters, like, in the first 2 seconds of the song, that shit was clean. It's over Kaibutsu for the opening. Nice. Oh. Honestly, that might be the best anime trailer I've ever seen. Like, that really fucking surprised me. I know Beastars is really good. Like, I love season 1. Season 1 was like one of my it's in my top 10 favorite animes. But that fucking trailer really surprised me. Like, they gave us a lot of information, but it's not like spoiling anything for us. It's like some things we should have guessed already, just from finishing season 1. And oh, that fight scene was kind of nice too. They had like a few fight scenes. They had 2 fight scenes in season 1, and those were clean too. Like, even though Beastars is a drama heavy anime, they're just good at doing everything. And the CGI looks better too, which doesn't make sense. CGI is kind of shit. But like, Beastars CGI, I didn't mind in season 1, but for this season, it looks like it's gonna be really good. I'm fucking hyped now. I mean, I was hyped. Voice crack. I was hyped already, but that made me even more excited about it. What the fuck? Horimiya, it's actually, I have a manga app that I read manga on, obviously. And Horimiya always pops up in my recommended, but it's just something I haven't checked out yet. I want to check it out, but it's like 100 chapters long. Like, I haven't really read any mangas recently, and I really want to read it. But I do feel like this is one of my type of animes. It's like romance, comedy, slice of life. That's like my, besides drama, that's like my 3 favorite categories. That background music, it's not like anything special, but it just sounds like so calm and like clean. The way she said arigato, that reminded me of Megumin. I don't know why.
個性も真逆喋ったこともなかったクラスメート堀さんですよねだったあなた同じ学校同じクラスの宮村ですよ私たちは
Is that the same guy?
他人には見せない時間の共有者になった堀宮1月より放送開始
Wait, I like that. I didn't understand shit. Like, I can't understand Japanese really, but I like that. Like, that was a really fucking, like, just a clean, decent trailer. The music was good. We got to see the two main characters, and we kind of got to see their backstory. I'm gonna guess that they met in the past, and it's like a reunion in high school, I guess. And it's animated by Cloverworks. You can't go wrong with that. That's like one of the higher tier studios, I think. I would say. And wait, what did they make again? Promised Neverland, Darling in the Things, Bunny Girl Senpai, Bunny Girl Senpai movie, Fairy Tale, Persona 5, Sakano movie, and they're making Horimiya. It seems like they haven't made too many stuffs. Oh, they're also making this show, movie, and this is also one that I'm really excited for. I know nothing about it, but I'm excited for it just from the cover. I know nothing about this anime, because if you go on Lifestyle.me, which is the website I use to look at like upcoming animes, they didn't give us any description for it. Like, they literally gave us nothing, and they didn't even tell us who it was animated by, but I guess it does show it on my anime list. So it's gonna be animated by Cloverworks, and hopefully it's good. Why does that 10-second remind me of a Silent Voice? I don't know why. Oh. You know, we didn't shift from that, but that was good. Like, I like the animation. I actually like how there was no like talking or anything. You know, it's a teaser. It's not even a trailer, so that makes sense. They weren't like, I guess in teasers they're just not supposed to give us any information at all. Hey, this is a harem anime I found. Now, I'm not the biggest fan of harem. I did like Otobun. That is one of my favorite animes. But besides that, all of the other harems I've watched were kind of meh. I did like Sakano a lot, but I really don't count that as harem. It's more like drama. I feel like I know this guy's voice. Yotendo? Okay. Oh shit. Was it number 9? Who was that again? I remember them. I mean, I know them, but I don't remember them. It's kind of crazy how I can understand the sentence just from knowing Chinese. What the fuck? Low tier character. Okay, that didn't give us any information at all. I think the last one I'm gonna check out is Idol Pride. There was some other shows that I have watched. I mean, that I want to watch and I have watched. Like Nana Yoi Season 3, one of my favorite slice of lives. But you know, when it comes to slice of lives, do you really need to watch the trailer for it if it's a sequel? Like, you've always seen the first two. Slice of lives, the sequels, like, the anime most of the time becomes like better and funnier, but like, it's a slice of life though. You don't really need to see the changes of it. So I'm gonna just search up the one of Idol Pride. Now, this is something I'm actually pretty excited for, because Idol Pride, you know, from the name you can tell it's an idol anime. But the difference of this and other idol animes is that you can kind of, like, just from the description, the first thing they say is to become an idol, I shed blood, sweat, and tears. You can tell they're not messing around. Like, even though other animes, they do show like the process of getting into idol. That's why I like them so much, actually. But if you just look at like Love Live and Idol Master, you're gonna think it's the cute girls doing cute things in anime, which is true. But like in Love Live, they had a lot of a lot of the story was like the process of becoming an idol, like how hard it is, how like why they want to become an idol, like the process of them becoming of them wanting to become an idol, everything like that. And like struggling with friendships, things like that. That's my favorite thing about idol animes, actually. But before that, I didn't even like idol animes because I thought it was like a fan service thing for idol fans. But it's actually, most of them are actually pretty good. Oh, they're subs. Oh, wait. Why does this feel like a Yukino situation? I forgot the sister's name. But like, they're two completely different persons, honestly, the way they sound. This is legit Yukino and her sister. You can tell this Kotono girl's not messing around. So one girl is the little sister and one girl is a big fan of that idol. That makes sense. This is interesting.
私の歌は私だけのものだから。
It's coming out in a month, basically. I'm interested. I'm actually interested for this one because, like, yeah, I did check out the voice actor roles. It's for 3 of the 10 like idols. They're new voice actors. Like, this is the first role. And they don't sound like rookies. I don't know how you can tell if they sound like rookies, but they don't sound like they're new to doing this. Because I thought I knew who some of the girls were, but like when I clicked into my anime list and it shows that they've never had a role before this one, that actually surprised me. It might be hard, like, having to do an idol anime for your first role though. I'm kind of worried about that. But at least from this video, they sound like the professional. That's it for this video, at least. For the trailers I checked out, I'm honestly more excited now for the animes I was gonna check out. Like, I would say Beastars is the main one. That trailer really fucking surprised me. Like, the song by Yoasobi, and the trailer overall. Like, that, yeah, that's the best trailer I've ever seen. I haven't seen too many trailers, but that was the best one I've ever seen. And Idol Reply, that looks interesting too. And the other new animes, I forgot what they're called. Those are interesting too. And Go Toba, I'm just like really excited to see how they adapt that, because this is one of those situations where I know everything that's gonna happen already, but I really hope they change some stuff in it. And hopefully ReZero releases a new and better trailer, because that one was honestly kind of shit.